Edcom Report 1991 versus today's Edcom Report. 1. Too little investment in education. The government is not spending enough for education as compared with other Asian countries. Before it was 1.3% of the GDP, but today it was 3.4%. 2. Disparities in access in education. Education before only favors the rich and high-income families, whether formal or informal education, but today free education is served to public elementary, high school and universities in the Philippines. 3. Low achievement. Before, pupils on average learn only 55% or even less of what must be learned in school. Today summer classes and remedial classes are used for the students to be able to learn the subject that they failed. 4. High dropout rate in less developed communities. Dropout grades in elementary and secondary schools are highest in rural places among poor students, but today, as I said, summer classes and remedial classes are used for students who need much help. 5. Special needs neglected. Muslim and cultural communities as well as special learners suffer from the line benign neglect. As of today, many programs are served for them, such as the SPED 6, limited early childhood education and non-formal education services. Before, only rich families acquired early childhood education and development, and non-formal education services are inadequate and found only in developed communities. But today everyone can acquire early childhood education and non-formal education through public schools. 7. Schooling length and class interruptions. Less quality disruptions in regular classes schedules and length of school year correlates with less learning and less quality, but now classes starts on August and class suspensions also need to make up classes on the weekends. 8. Inadequate science and technology. Science and technology including modern innovation are inadequate or if not unsuited to classroom instructions. Today many science and lab high school refilled just for this matter. 9. Ineffective values education. Values education in schools is leaky and ineffective. That is why teachers of this generation teaches kid with love and compassion. 10. Bilingual education affects learning. The use of Filipino and English as a mode of instruction addresses the quality of learning. That is why mother tongue is implemented so the students can learn freely using their own language or dialect. 11. Manpower mismatching. Incompatibility in the supply and demand for educated and trained manpower is seen. 12. Irrelevance of education. Education is found to be insignificant to the individual and social needs. 13. Incompetent training and instruction. Inadequacy of trained and effective teachers was shown. Graduate studies are mediocre, limited and underdeveloped. That is why extracurricular activities are much implemented today because students take more interest in them. 14. Ineffective and inefficient organization. Organizational structure of the educational system is ineffective and inefficient. That is why K-12 is implemented in our country to be more globally known and competitive enough.